So this is more of a personal video, not really a Bible teaching video. I apologize for that. I much prefer the other type of video. But I do feel compelled to just kind of share this. So the reason why there is an uptick in the amount of content, and I hope the quality of content, maybe you can see that, that I'm putting out. The reason why I'm doing more is because I'm also doing less. Let me explain. So I don't think it'd be a surprise to anybody that I've been in the ministry throughout my entire life. And I never felt a perceptible call to pastor. I believe that there are people who are called to be pastors. And I do believe in a perceptible, a real call. Okay, I believe that there are some people that God sanctifies for specific purposes and makes that really evident and clear in their life. And God had to do that for me. Otherwise, I'm too daft to pick up on the subtle. God has to really like yell at me, basically. And so I was going one direction and had one dream for my life, and God said, "No, you're not doing that. You're doing this instead." And so God had to bring me to that place. Anyway, whenever I surrendered to the ministry, my brother recounts this for me because he was a little bit older than me, and he said, "What was interesting about my calling was I never said I'm called to pastor. I always said I was called to preach." And over the years, I've had a very definite, real passion for teaching. It's not because I think that I'm particularly intelligent. It's because I need things to make sense for me because I'm not particularly intelligent. And I'm not going to stop until something makes sense. And so I've approached the scriptures in the same way. Anyway, I have pastored, I have served with a camp ministry, but for the last year and a half, I have been working at for a church plant. Not for a church plant. I've been the guy trying to plant a church in a town close to where I live, and this is a whole story in and of itself. But I shut that work down a month ago in October, and or November, November, and this is my only outlet. I'm not pursuing a position. I know I'm not a pastor. I'm not an administrator. There are certain things that a pastor needs to be that I am not, but I still have a desire to study the scriptures and communicate the scriptures. And so this is my outlet for that. So that's kind of the reason why I've been doing more here the last few weeks because yeah.